This is your pilot speaking. We have been cleared for takeoff.
They came on in these skeleton sweatshirts and I was kind of like, what's going on? This is strange. And then they started playing and they ripped off their sweatshirts and I was like, wow, they're really, really cool and they're really good.
For once in my life, I was actually happy, and I can proudly say it's because of 21 Pilots.
Pittsburgh, how are you? Okay. Goes like this. Don't stop taking. Let's
go! Going into a big room and listening to them perform live for a bunch of people who don't even know each other is amazing because you're all standing there close to each other. You're touching each other and you're strangers, but you all have something in common, and it's really amazing.
They told me I was good. They told me I was good.
Right away, it felt like someone had put me under a microscope and just analyzed every little thing about me.
When I first saw them, I automatically liked them. I mean, they were just really good.
And I thought they were just like another band. But then when they came on, like I was supposed to leave and go get merchandise, but I just really couldn't stop watching them. It was just their energy. I remember seeing them. They were just so great. I just knew right away that I loved them.
When I listened to their music, I felt like I had a place and I was just ultimately happy.
And to see a band live and have them become your favorite band is pretty impressive.
I fell in love with the band and the music, basically right as you came onto stage.
First time I ever went to one of their concerts, it was the most amazing experience I'd ever had. I've never felt so safe around a bunch of strangers before.
But that experience really changed how I was at that point. It put me on a different path. It was an experience that definitely turned my outlook on everything around. It made me appreciate everything.
I'm inspired by how dedicated 21 Pilots is and how genuine they are, and that's why they're such an inspiration to me and so many others.
I feel like there's this point when you find your favorite band where everything just clicks and all of the words make sense and the music makes sense and everything that the artist is saying it all clicks in your mind. And for me that was at the concert and there was absolutely nothing like it.
Whatever become, I'm sorry.
Hello, we haven't talked in quite some time.
I'm glad that I can go through life and know that 21 Pilots is there. I'm not alone. Somebody else is going through the same thing I am.
Because they've done so much for me that they'll probably never know, but hopefully through this video they will.
Found a drop of life. I haven't found a drop of you. I haven't found a drop.
I love every single message that they put out about
I haven't found a drop.
creating and thinking, and they just have this way of knowing how to express what everyone is feeling, what everyone in the world has possibly felt.
21 Pilots gives me comfort that there are also other people out there struggling with themselves.
Why turn? Oh, oh, yeah,
I feel like they've always been there for me, even though I don't even know them.
I try desperately to run through the sand as I hold the water in the palm of my hand. Cause it's all that I have and it's all that I need, and the waves of the water mean nothing to me. But I try my best and all that I can to hold tightly onto what's left in my hand. But no matter how tightly I will strain, the sand will slow me down and the water will drain. Just being dramatic, in fact, I'm only again as an addict with a pen who's addicted to the wind as it blows me back and forth, mindless, and pretend of course I'll be here again, see you tomorrow. But it's the end of today, end of my ways as a walking denial. My trial was filed as a crazy suicidal head case, but you specialize in dying. You hear me screaming, Father, and I'm lying here just crying, so wash me with your water.
21 Pilots just speaks the truth. They're one of the only bands that truly express what I've been trying to say for a long time in my own life.
It's not just Josh's or Tyler's thoughts. They managed to put thousands of people's thoughts into these words, and they're so specific that that's what I think is crazy. It's just thousands of people think that way, and they managed to put it in one song.
Haven't found a drop of life. I haven't found a drop of you. I haven't found a drop. I haven't found a drop of water.
The music and the lyrics and stuff I've been able to relate to completely, and it's been extremely comforting.
21 Pilots has kind of helped me find who I am as a person.
We're like a hidden community, like a secret community, who all get each other and like connect.
'cause I'm not. I know what you think in the morning when the sun shines on the ground.
Like really considering suicide. I listened to Guns for Hands, and it just really helped me.
And you swear to your parents that it will never happen again. I know what that means. I know that you all have guns, and you never put the safety on, and you all have bands to take it, don't take it, take it.
Their songs are just so influential to me, and I don't think I will ever not love 21 Pilots. They've done so much for me, and I appreciate everything, and I'm just so grateful to them.
It's made me a really good person. It's always made me happy, and it's given me something to go to when I'm just hitting one of those low points, and I can always rely on them, and I'm looking forward to what they do in the future, and I'll always be a fan no matter what.
Let's take this a second at a time. Let's take this one song, this one rhyme together. Let's breathe together to the beat.
They have such a strong message, which is to stay alive, and they don't only mean it in body, but they also mean it in mind. They want you to think and create and be your own person, and I think that's really great.
They've helped me by getting me through life. They're giving me a sense of purpose.
To take it, don't take it, take it. I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to sleep. But I can't when you all out. Guns for hands, yeah. Oh, yeah, let's bring it down.
I have the 21 Pilots logo tattooed on the underside of my right wrist. As Tyler said, the symbol is an encouragement to create, so in essence, it is a reminder and encouragement to live.
We turned our heads to guns, traded the thumbs for ammunition.
They kind of just broke a wall in my head and it just let everything through, I guess. No one would really say the things that they say.
Every single one of my thoughts was there in a song. I was listening to it, and I was like, wow, this is me. I'm all of these songs.
I help so many people, day by day, so keep doing what you're doing and please don't change.
At times where things seemed hopeless, all I could really turn to was music.
You guys have all these hidden meanings in your songs, and it really just makes my day every time I figure one out. I have these moments where I'll be listening to a song and, you know, the lyrics that I've heard hundreds of times will play, and all of a sudden I'll make a connection with one that I've never even thought about before.
I'm trying to sleep.
truly believe that 21 Pilots has affected my life, and they're going to affect many other people's life, if not the entire world, because they have the power to do it, and they're not afraid to speak about things that people are afraid of talking about in general.
Am I the
Well, before you guys, I thought like everybody was just like happy and stuff, and like I just wasn't like always happy. And you guys just helped me realize that I'm not alone.
that I'm alone? I've got a migraine, and my pain will range from up, down, and sideways.
We have to acknowledge that we're all feeling it, that we all have these fears, but they don't have to control us anymore. They don't have to define us, our fears. And when we join together, we can overcome our fears. And 21 Pilots helps us with that.
Your music has taught me that everybody has their inner demons and their own fears, but really you're not alone.
Sing thoughts, do not have writer's block. My brother just hates the clock. It will not let me sleep. I guess I'll sleep when I'm dead. And sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head. Am I the only one I know?
It's like they were in my mind. Those were my thoughts. It just kind of made me realize like other people think like that too. It's not just me. So
It scared me how true their music was, and yet it also made me think that it's okay, that look at all these people going through this.
I am not as fine as I seem. Pardon me for yelling.
They need to keep doing what they're doing, because I don't know if they know it, but they're changing like so many things in so many people's lives.
It probably helps me the most with understanding my thoughts, but when you don't know what you're dealing with, it's absolutely terrible.
Behind my eyelids are islands of violence. My mind shipwrecked. This is the only land my mind could find. I did not know it was such a violent island, full of tidal waves, suicidal crazed lions. They're trying to eat me, but running down the chin. And I know that I can fight or I can let the lion win. I begin to assemble what weapons I can find, cause sometimes to stay alive you gotta kill your mind.
I admire Josh and Tyler for being able to do that, for being able to inspire so many other people, because I know now that I'm not the only one going through the same things.
They've allowed me to become my own person again, and I really thank them for that.
Kid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. And I will say that we should take a day to break away from all the pain the brain is made.
I feel like I can do more things and I can get out of my comfort zone.
They are there, saying, we're here to help. Anytime I'm down, I listen to them, feel better, right away.
Am I the only one I know? Waging my words behind my face.
The best way to describe how they changed my life was the fact that I don't feel alone when I listen to their music.
Not always positive, but it taught me that it's okay to not feel alright with what's going on. It's okay to not be perfect, because there's somebody else out there who doesn't feel okay either.
Made it this.
The reason I'm still alive today is because of Tyler's lyrics and Josh hitting the drums as hard as he can.
I would listen to their songs and I would feel like they're helping me get through it. Like their songs were especially for me.
Stay alive, stay alive.
I think people these days don't put enough value on being alive and living, and that it's such a gift to have this life and that we should cherish every moment of it.
Every time I listen to 21 Pilots, I'm happy to be alive.
Stay alive for me. You will die.
You're just great people, and I want to be as great as people as you are someday.
The first song I ever heard by them was Truce. When I first heard it, I just broke down.
Did you guys have a good time tonight?
I know you've helped a lot of us. And you're awesome, so keep it up.
21 Pilots, thank you. You've told us to stay alive, and we can for you.